Let's get some piano, huh?
Hold on.
Go. Can they hear me yet? No? What's up, pork chop?
Hey, Brutus. Let's go. Get him out of here.
He wants cinnamon roll. That's it. Have him.
Feed that dog.
Time after time, I've done my sentence. Committed no crime. Ladies and gentlemen, live with Cinnamon Rollover, Jason Sauer and Johnny Gulo.
Welcome.
Is it too early to say it's too early for this?
No, it's cinnamon rollover. Well, we're live here. We're in Rankin, Pennsylvania. It's the home of the compound of Ciopa Racing, and we're here with world famous Johnny Gulo from Stern Dirt in Utah.
Howdy from Utah.
So you're here for an event in Track Shot TV tonight?
Yeah, we're actually very excited to come out. Frankie Guy asked us to come out and do the Dunbar, PA final confrontation tonight, so we're very excited. We go on air, I believe it's at 3:30, and join us there at usaderbytix.com. It's all free. Come and watch us make asses of ourselves.
Right?
Right?
Now,
We do have some bad news, though.
Yeah.
Skinny was supposed to come out, and Skinny, unfortunately, due to the weather, his planes all got canceled, so you have to put up with me and Benjamin.
nice. Well, Josh Decker has already called.
Hopefully you'll join us a little bit.
Yeah, I'm happy to join you.
Right.
You know, we'll make good with it. Shout out Tim S. watching this morning. Thanks for tuning in with us. If you're just tuning in, we are talking about the Demolition Derby that's happening tonight in Dunbar, Pennsylvania. It is the championship night for Hardcore Demolition Derby Promotions. Frankie Guy, he brought out the world famous Track Shot TV here to film on usaderbytix.com, and you'll be able to watch that derby. Some of the hardest hitters tonight, of course, Steve Ciopa is racing. Who you calling out for the win tonight, Todd?
Jimmy Malloy.
Jimmy Malloy.
Jimmy Malloy. So this is going to be fun for me because I was here how many years ago now? This is the first place I drove.
About 5 years.
About 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting for me because I don't know a lot of the guys. All of them know me, but I don't know a lot of the guys. So it's going to be interesting. Little color commentator between me and Ben. He'll have all the names and numbers and who's going to be hitting in that, and I can dog on him a little bit for not hitting very hard since we're from Utah. So
Right. Well, they definitely have a different driving style here.
absolutely.
Having been to one of your shows in Utah, I'm thoroughly impressed of you as your company and everything, how you run that show, and how 8,000 fans stay engaged with the Demolition Derby.
Yeah, the biggest difference between the Utah shows and here is we get 30, 40 cars. You guys get 200-300 cars. We get 10,000 fans. You guys get 400 or 500 fans. We could find a way to do this. We'd have a winning success story. But
I love to travel, so
I know you do.
Invite me one of these times. I'll come out with something. But that's I think this is what we're doing here with this show too. Is we're creating this bridge for people to enjoy Demolition Derby, because some of our viewers have never even seen Demolition Derby. So Gerardo's friends in Mexico are watching, and they want to know, what is Demolition Derby? Like, what you mean? Can you give a quick synopsis for someone who's never seen Demolition Derby?
I think the thrill about Demolition Derby is why do you watch football? For the hits. Why do you watch NASCAR? For the crashes. Why do you watch hockey? For the hits. This is a hit every 5 seconds. This is a car crash every 5 seconds. And just like the normal person, you know, you drive by that accident or whatever, you gotta see it. As bad as it may be, you gotta watch. So you just get so wrapped up in what's going on. But it goes back to the Romans. This is a gladiator, last man standing sport where you have to duke it out with the best of them. And there's strategy, there's chess playing, there's strength of car, there's all of that stuff that plays into it. And we just did a show with a guy from Australia and had to explain to him the theory behind it. He asked us, what goes through your head when you're going in? He says, you have an idea, you have a game plan, but it changes on the fly. It is dependent on what's happening. Your car is hurt, the competition that's in there, the length of the heat, the condition of the track, condition of the outside, the rains, whatever's going on. All of that just changes on the fly, and you have to adapt constantly as your heat's driving. But it's really a gladiator sport. And I think the funnest thing is I know a lot of guys that drag their girlfriend's wives first time to a derby. I don't want to go. And the very first thing when the derby's over, when's the next one, honey? Right. I got to go to the next one. And it's just that the action and the adrenaline is just so fast and furious. You have to love it. I mean, it's here I am, 55 years old and still driving. And I told my wife, says, if I retire, what do you replace it with?
Right.
The adrenaline you've driven. There's no rush.
Yeah, that's it. It is it. And I mean, and that's how you got started with your wife, right? She's the one who fell in love with Derby. Yeah, she early
first. Yeah.
And so here you guys are.
She still has the biggest trophy.
Right.
She doesn't let me forget that either.
No, she just keeps it in the bathroom. That's where I keep my trophies.
Mine are all in the shopping part. There's too many of them. So.
I've only ever.
I'm allowed to keep them in the house for the season, and then they have to migrate to the shop. So
I make my wife live with my 3 trophies.
3 trophies.
But they're so big, so they live in my bathroom. And my son, he wins all the Power Wheels trophies. So he is, by far, his collection is dwarfed mine. So
that's good.
He's got 3 years in the Derby, and I have 28, and so he's beating me. So, Gerardo, do you think we want to try video?
Sure.
We'll give a video a shot. So you, again, can contact us, send us messages right here through the YouTube app, or if you want to send us other things, if you have questions for future shows, you can send us that on our Facebook Instant Messenger. What we did last night was Gerardo and I edited a very quick hit of the week segment that you guys like so much. So we were not able to get it all perfectly, but I think we did pretty good so Johnny can experience what we're doing here. So what we're going to do is we're going to review on the monitor what people see at home, and then we'll vote on who's the best hit of the week. So this is Andy's. Thank you for submitting. That was a good hit. You know that guy was coming after the fucking. This is an incredible hit here. This one here was really I know this one. I just got rolled over a couple weeks ago. Thank you for
so far number 2.
Thank you, Nathan Fowler, for sending.
Oh, shit, they're gunning for his ass.
That ratchet strap certainly did, didn't it? So, of the 3 of those, I'm thinking the rollover.
I got to go with the rollover.
Right.
That's a Utah thing, and that's what I love. And if we don't have at least 2 or 3 of those at a Utah show, so I got to go with the rollover.
Right. So, you'll be getting a shirt from us and in the mail here forthcoming for that hit of the week. So that was a little bit abbreviated version. Normally we have where it came from and stuff like that, but Gerardo and I tried to make this an interactive show where we can do these things. So I'm going to read a who won where from my main man Johnny here, and this is from the Day of Reckoning from September 14th. So this would have been out in Utah. So your shows are so different. This is what blows my mind. First thing, right off the bat, you get $1,000 just to show up and pass tech.
that's kind of crazy and unheard of, but Gumby's and my philosophy is always to try and give back to the drivers. We are the ones putting on the show. A lot of shows when we first, that's one of our first concepts when we started Stern Dirt, is we used to get $500. You know, you got all this time and money into stuff. I mean, granted, it was 30 years ago, and it wasn't a lot of time and money, but it's still time and money. And he says, no, we need to reward the drivers because they're the talent putting on the show. So we came up with the idea, and it's late in the season, so guys are burned out and everything. And we do a $70,000 purse, but the top 24 drivers, because like I said, we only get 35 drivers out here. So it was $8,000 to win, but the top 24 drivers got $1,000 once they passed tech and drove into the arena. Period.
That'd be worth it just to drive to Utah.
Exactly.
That's your gas money.
If you build a car for your hometown show or my show, it costs you the same to build a car. What's the difference? Cost of driving there, getting there, hotels. So if we have several shows that we do that with, if we can kind of get you gas money and get you money for a hotel and take that burden off, the cost of the car is the same. Right. So if we can get you there.
Now, this show, was it?
This is the Utah State Fair, so it's the big fair of our state, the biggest fair of our state. Brand new facility, 10,000 seat state-of-the-art stadium they built 2 years ago. Just an awesome facility. I'm not sure if you got to that one or not. But it's in the round. You drive through this huge tunnel, and it's 10,000 people just screaming at you coming down, and it's just, like we said, Roman gladiators. That's the exact same concept of what's going on. And it was a hell of a show. We had only 28 drivers. So for that kind of money, it's kind of stupid. Right?
But that's still amazing, $1,000. You know, just that makes it all worthwhile.
Pay attention to Stern Dirt. We got some things coming up next year that are going to be very intriguing. We'll talk about some more on Track Shot tonight when you tune in for the final confrontation. We got some cool ideas that we're going to present out there. That's good money, but a challenge, because a lot of us old guys, it's not about the money all the time, but something that's intriguing and challenging is almost just as rewarding as the money. So we got something to
so we want to
at least put out. We'll see what the interest is, and we may pull it off next year. So
okay. Well, I know that you've been whispering to me about something, and you know I've been holding my breath for it. So who won that show is Andrew Tagg. He got $8,000. Danny Grange, female driver, won $4,000, and our man Matt Grosh, the Joker, $2,000.
And believe it or not, he got Mad Dog, because that is not a Joker thing.
Really?
No, Joker does not drive Mad Dog style, but he actually drove. It was hands down. He drove crazy.
So he won $5,000 just to drive crazy,
and plus $1,000. So he got $6,000.
$6,000. That's pretty impressive. Does anybody have any questions for Johnny while I'm here with him? My wife wishes you good luck tonight.
We are going to be drawing tonight for Vegas. We got Vegas coming up.
Yes.
So the Vegas, what we're drawing for tonight is we have 32 teams, and we have to separate them into two 16-team groups. So tonight live, we're going to be making that drawing announcement and live on Track Shot. So tune in for that also while you're enjoying the Derby with us. But Vegas, Plaza Hotel, if you haven't, I can't believe nobody's not heard about it.
Right.
But right across, literally across the street from Fremont Street.
Right. I mean, it's the end of start of Fremont Street.
So you finish the Derby, as a fan or a driver, lock your tools up, leave the grandstand and walk 30 feet, and you're on Fremont Street. And it was the best party in March, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, 2,000 Derby drivers on Fremont Street, just partying up at Storm, and it was awesome.
I think Bobby won the party award.
I don't know. Scooter did a pretty good job too. So actually, Ben on night one, Ben Haas on night one, he was. I think I give it to him on night one, but it was. At the Plaza Hotel, if you stay at the Plaza, the tickets are discounted for seeing the show.
Okay.
The show is Thursday night, is all the 16 heats. Friday will be second round. Saturday morning will be third round, and Saturday night will be finals. It's two main events. It's not an A main, B main. Two main events paying $30,000, $15,000, and
each day.
Each main event. Correct. And something unique about it is all these drivers that are coming out, if on the double elimination you get eliminated, then the teams disband. And we're going to do 2 or 3 heats, depending on how many cars we have, where they can come in and still drive for more money and finish off their car and not drive, how many guys want to drive 3,000 miles, be out in 2 hits, and maybe you were stupid stuck, twice, and you got a fresh car. Hey, you're still here. There's a 3rd heat you can still go into and take home some money and have some fun. But now it's you against everybody, not the team concept. So
when is that, in November?
November 14th, 15th, and 16th, 3 o'clock. We do a really good job of getting in and out. So Thursday will be the long night because we'll have 16 heats. But we do a pretty good job of trying to be done by 9 o'clock so you can go out and enjoy the town. I mean, that was what's fun about March. I mean, we started at 3 and we were done, at 8:30, 8:45? And by 9 o'clock, we were at the hotel, the Plaza Hotel, threw a big party for us every night. And they're doing
I like the studio wrestling. That was fun.
Yeah, and they're doing that again this time. So Friday and Saturday night, we'll have the parties under the dome right on Fremont Street, and you can hang out with us there and talk to all the drivers. Saturday will be the big night because that's when we'll do the awards with the showgirls and trophy awards and all that presentation stuff, and then we'll just party.
That's awesome. So where can they find more information on that?
Stern Dirt Racing Facebook page has all the hotel information. We'll be reposting that here after this weekend once we get through this. We'll be talking more about it at Halloween Havoc coming up in 2 weeks.
Right.
So,
but next week, what are we doing?
Next weekend is Halloween Havoc. Next week is San Filippo.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll be up driving. I'm actually driving in San Filippo with Spinning Wheels and Josh for a great charity cause. I'm excited.
Salute,
I can't wait
Josh.
to see the relics. That's what I'm most excited to see. We're trying to get that going in Utah.
Yeah.
But with San Filippo, then we go home, and then the following weekend is Halloween Havoc, which is Utah's final derby this season. That's our cleanup derby. $30,000. We do a pig roast and beer. It's just a party. Just come finish off your car so you can get a look at it. And
is Bryce still staying with you?
Yeah, Bryce is still living there.
Salute, Bryce. Good morning, buddy.
Slumming at my house, living off the teat,
Well, he's a good helper.
No, he's awesome. He just went hunting in Utah for his first time with Scooter and came back, but he's been there helping a lot and learning a lot, and he's actually taken over one of his own derbies up in Montana that he did for the first time this year, and we're helping him continue that a little better. So we're excited about it. We've got a lot going on. As soon as Havoc's over, Dalton gets married the next weekend, and then 2 weeks after that, we're Vegas bound.
Your action-packed life.
Oh my gosh! I retired in November.
Congratulations on your
time to
retirement.
breathe.
Nice. Well, shout out to Danielle for giving us the cinnamon rolls and the shark here. For the cinnamon rollover is the name of the show.
We just need coffee.
Well, do we ever. So I thank you for being on Cash on the Hood.
Buddy,
You're a good friend.
we're gonna have fun tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
So follow us on USA Derby Ticks tonight for Track Shot TV, and you can watch some of the best Demolition Derby action in all of Western Pennsylvania.
Thanks, guys.